We are joined by Shelby Latino. Now, Shelby, we knew you for so long as a Fox 8 meteorologist, and then you became a mom of five and stepped away. You have triplets. But now we find out that you're returning to Fox 8 for not one, but two shows. So what are you doing here?
Well, I am looking to get back to a little something for mama.
Yeah.
The past 2 years, I have just wholly dedicated everything I had to the kids. And now, with them getting a little bit bigger and starting daycare and school, I'll have a few more hours in my day. And I just really am thrilled that Fox 8 was able to find the perfect position for me to be able to keep doing the mom stuff I have to do, but also get to come back and do some of the work stuff that I love.
So you are going to be on, you're going to be the anchor on News at
Yeah.
10 a.m., which is an expanded version of the morning show, Fox 8 Morning
Right.
Edition. And then you're also launching a brand new show called NOLA Now, which is going to be at 11 a.m.
Yeah. So from 11 to 11:30, NOLA Now is going to be a really cool, unique show where we're going to be talking to folks from all around town. I think the 10 a.m. show is going to have some of that as well. It's going to be a little bit lighter. It's going to be really fun. And we're really looking forward to just getting into everything that New Orleans has to offer and kind of showcasing it for our communities.
Now, I think when we hear the name Shelby Latino, we think meteorologist, and you're stepping over to the anchor desk, which is super, super cool.
That
Uh,
will be a new trick for me. But I will still be involved, still do a little bit of weather here and there. I'm available to the team if they need fill in or anything like that. So, and I'm excited to be back kind of in the newsroom where I can, make a little forecast here and there and be involved, especially through hurricane season.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping like what we're a month and a half in. It's been quiet so far. I knock on wood. I spray the stage,
I
as
know,
I
I know. I
say.
shouldn't have even said it, huh?
Oh,
Maybe if we don't talk about it, it won't happen.
my boyfriend said something last night about something going on in October, Halloween weekend. He's like, yeah, if there's no hurricanes. I'm like, do not even put that into the universe. What are you doing right now? So
Really, there were a few years where the end of October, Zeta was one of them. We've had some weird late season storms, so it's not out of the question. But yeah, I'd like to take the kids trick or treating without worrying about a hurricane.
right, right. I mean, am I imagining things, or didn't we have something like in December a couple of years ago? Like,
And just, I don't know about that for sure, but
I don't
yeah,
remember
that would
either.
be that would be a little late. Not saying it didn't happen.
I know. Maybe let's just erase it, erase everything. We're
Right.
removing it from the universe. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's going to be the quietest season we've ever had.
Whatever the opposite of manifesting is, let's
Let's
undo
do that.
that.
Let's do that. So, how old are your kids now?
Okay, so my oldest is 5,
Mhm.
my middle child is 3, and the triplets turn 2 next month. So it all happened so fast.
I can imagine it's kind of crazy around your house a little bit, right?
Yeah, kind of crazy every moment of every day. Somebody needs something. So it is wild. It's hard to really explain to people.
Yeah.
I just invite them over and say, you got to come see it.
Yeah, just come watch. And you do put some cute videos on social media. I saw you guys accidentally dancing in the kitchen the other day, which was
Oh, that was I needed that moment too, because as any mother or father or grandparent knows, sometimes there are just days where the kids are melting down constantly. And when you have 5 of them and they feed off of each other's energy, it can take
yeah.
a bad day to like a really bad day. But we just moved back to New Orleans. And so I was setting up like security cameras for the house. And I had set one. I didn't get around to putting the outside one. So I had set it down, but it was like activated or something. My husband was like, let's just put on some music and dance with the kids. And so we were dancing around, especially him. I was like trying to get dinner ready, but he's being so goofy with them. And after I got him all to bed that night, I was like, camera was sitting right there. I bet it captured. And so it was in like little 10-second increments, but it was enough to see that we were having so much fun and it really filled my tank back up after a
Sure.
really hard day. So it was
And
nice
I
to see. silly.
Like returning to Fox 8's gonna fill your tank back up. I mean, there's something to be said for the, stay at home mom that's wearing the cape, but when you have a bigger cape and you're, both a mom of 5, under 5, and also a working mom too, like, ooh, that's gonna be a lot, but I think that's probably gonna fill your tank too, right? I mean,
Yeah, I think that's what I'm hoping. I mean, I
yeah,
really think that having just a few hours in the day to do something that fulfills me in a different way than being a mom does, that fills me up by being able to give back to the community, by having a little fun, by talking to other adults at work. Fox 8, like I'm like family with those people. Like
sure.
I started there in my young 20s and now I'm in my young 30s. And so a lot of those people are my friends, my mentors. So being back in that building just is like a little nostalgic and I'm really looking forward to hanging out with everybody again.
It's gonna be a great homecoming. Do we have a start date for all of these shows?
Yes. So it sounds like at least that 10 a.m. show. I'm not positive on the 11 a.m., but at least that 10 a.m. show is going to start on August 28th, I believe. If that, hang on, I'm checking my calendar, but I believe that it is. Yes, that's a Monday. August 28th is going to be the day. So that's like the week before Labor Day.
Cool. Well, awesome. We are going to be so excited. I know it's probably going to be hard the first couple days, leaving the little ones. Your 5-year-old, does that put her in kindergarten or first grade?
Yep, my 5-year-old's starting kindergarten. She is so excited. And then the other 4 will be in daycare together. So
Phew. I'm sure you're going to have those couple hard days of like, oh my gosh, my baby's going off to kindergarten. My other babies are going to daycare. I'm going back to work. But you know what? When you're in the swing of things, I'm sure you are just going to rock it.
I know. I hope
They
so.
made a
I
great
hope
call
so. It
bringing
feels
back.
like some big shoes to fill for sure.
Girl, you have got this, and then some. Like I say, you're wearing the big cape, so you're in good shape. So
Yeah, I definitely, I always tell people being a stay-at-home mom is incredibly difficult.
yeah,
Probably my hardest time as mother was actually even before the triplets. It was being a full-time working mom in those first few months of the pandemic. Everybody had a rough time, but that was like what I remember as like the hardest time.
yeah.
But we're really getting into a good groove with the kids now, with the triplets getting just a little bit bigger. They play together, the big kids, help with the little kids. And so as a family, we're getting into a good groove. So I feel like it's the right time to add something else.
It's a good time. It's a good time. Well, congratulations. And we'll be
Thank
watching
you.
for you on Fox 8 in the morning. Thanks for taking time out of your day. I'm sure you've got some girls in the background going, Mom, Mom, and
Yeah, exactly.
so Shelby, we love you. We're so excited that you're coming back to TV, and we'll be watching.
Thank you so much. Thank you.